Hello, this is Victor. I'm here with a new video, and this time I want to talk about how I see the future, the short and long-term future on Age of Sigmar. And this video was inspired by yesterday. I was watching the weekly, the Warhammer wiki from Vince Venturella. I put the link below, and they were talking about that. So inspired from that, and I wanted to share my opinion on how I see the future for Age of Sigmar. So there is a lot of speculation here, mixed with some of the rumors that we have seen in the net, but mainly everything is speculation. So don't take this as serious. It's just my opinion on how I see the future of Age of Sigmar. So in general terms, so the game in general, what I see is I don't think they will follow the same process in as previous versions. And I think this will be in such a time applicable to Warhammer 40k. I think Games Workshop is changing direction. They want to avoid to create regular updates of versions and rules, just a hard change. And I think they go more for soft changes that you do in over time, some changes, some tweaks here and there, new expansion, new rulebook, and avoid to create a new relaunch of the rule sets. So yeah, I think this is one of the directions we are going to see. I don't think we are going to see a new Age of Sigmar version in the next 3 years, for example. I think the most popular way to play in future is going to be points. Once the points are established this summer, I think this is going to be the most popular way to play because it's the easiest way to play. Uh, when you just go to the shop and you want to play a game, you say, okay, we play X number of points and everything is okay, and we think that everything is balanced. And to be fair, is the easiest way to play when you go to shop or when you go to club. You don't have to think. Of course, there will be people doing campaigns. Of course, there will be people playing completely open, but I think the most popular way is going to be the points. And I will think that the three will coexist, but with a weight on the point system. I also think that we are going to see something similar to the ETC ITC for 40k or what we have seen for Warhammer Fantasy 8th Edition. We are going to see a new com system, especially once the points are there, and this will be combined with a new increase of tournaments. I think the points will help to have more tournaments out there. I think will help to have more people playing, and this will drive to have new com systems. And I expect that in future we are going to have something similar to the ETC or the ITC for 40k. And of course, we are going to see more and more synergy between Warhammer Quest and Warhammer Age of Sigmar. I think this is a given. They will combine both systems, so the launches of miniatures will be in a way that they can be used in both systems. And I think this will go in the two directions. If we see new launches for Warhammer Quest, they will have profile for Warhammer Age of Sigmar, and if we'll see new miniatures for new heroes in Warhammer Age of Sigmar, they will have profile for Warhammer Quest. If we talk now about the Order factions, I think we see that elves are coming the ones that are the Wanderers, the continuation of the Sylvanet elves. And I think in the following year we are going to know more about what happened with Teclis and what happened with Elf and Slaanesh. So I think elves will come and we'll see maybe more than one factions of the elves coming in the next 2-3 years. I also think that humans will expand. The humans are becoming more important in the last book of the God Beast from Age of Sigmar on the last campaign. They were talking more about the humans. They just use the kits that they are already available, but we start seeing them in the fluff. So I expect there will be more expansion. Most likely they will expand some of the existing sub-factions that we have in the order. I expect that the Sigmar followers will be expanded more than the Flagellants on just a couple of units. I expect to see a little bit more units out there. Maybe some like Barbarians type of units for the order. I don't know. Uh, and then, after, of course, Stormcast, I think they will be present every year. They will be in the launches every year, and every year we're going to see news about the Stormcast. They are the Space Marines in the Age of Sigmar, and the Space Marines every year have something. So I expect in Age of Sigmar have every year have something about the Stormcast Eternals. So we are going to have maybe a new unit or maybe a new hero, maybe new small expansion. I don't think we are going to have a new book for the Stormcast Eternals. I think it's going to be more in the way of small unit or something, or a new variant of the unit, something like that. Not a huge, I don't think in the next 2 years we are going to have a huge expansion, but they will be present. They are the backbone of the fluff together with the chaos. I think chaos and Stormcast Eternals are really the two main factions that are fighting, and the other factions are around there just to give diversity. But of course, Stormcast are going to be present in the launches. On Death is the one they have some doubts. I don't think we are going to have new sub-factions, and I think they will do something similar what they did with the Flesh Eaters. I think they will pick some of the thin sub-factions, and they will expand that one, maybe with a new kit and adding a unit, or adding a couple of units and creating a new sub-faction, and that's all. I think Nagash will keep having the control on the death, and will maybe appearing more in the fluff and fighting against chaos, and maybe also fighting against order. There's really Nagash, I think, will have the control in the death realms, and we are going to have maybe small expansions in the sub-factions of the death. On the chaos for me it's clear that the next is going to be Thench. We see in the Silver Tower, and I think now they have the visuals, they have the design to have new units for Thench. So I will not be surprised if we have a book similar to the Bloodborne for the Corn, but something for the Thench mortal units. I don't see the need that they need to expand the demons. I think in the demons they have a lot of nice kits. They have all the units now updated. Maybe we have a new Lord of Thench has been in the rumors for a long time, but I think the expansion of Thench will come more on the mortal side. We will see the return of the Slaanesh, as I said before, maybe combine it with the elves. Let's see, but I'm pretty sure Slaanesh is not dead. Slaanesh will return and will return maybe combine it with a campaign with the elves. So expect them soon. Expect them soon in Age of Sigmar. In the same way, I don't expect in the short term, medium term, new kits for Skaven, Nargel, of Khorne. Why? Because Skaven and Nargel were very updated during the end times. We have quite recent kits, so I don't expect them to expand more there. The sub-factions are quite populated, and Khorne we just see a huge expansion this year, so I don't see that they will continue expanding. I think they will move now to Thench and then maybe Slaanesh in medium term. And here I make a mistake. This is destruction. Sorry, I make a mistake in the copy paste. But this is the destruction. So on the destruction, I will see that they need to modernize the goblins. The kits of the goblins have been quite old. The only thing real new was the Ragnarok. So I expect them to modernize a little bit the goblins. Maybe expand some of the sub factions of the goblins. I don't see to have new factions. I see more having expansion of one of the goblins or gods, how it's called now, factions. On the ogres, uh, again the same. There are a couple of sub-factions of ogres that are very thin. I expect also some redesign on the ogres, but I will say this not in short term. And maybe new monsters. I see destruction. Well, if we see the last god beast, destruction is appearing there. We have two sub-factions that are appearing the god beast. Uh, book. One is the spider goblins, and the other ones are the giants. So maybe we'll have some more like in the gargantuesque size, another kit, or something on the ogres. So that we have some sub-factions that there is only one unit. So it makes more sense maybe to expand one of these sub-factions. And this is all what I want to share. This is my opinion in the short term, and yeah, I'm really watching to the near future. I really want to have this new book for Age of Sigmar with the new rule sets to see how it's looking like. I think Games Workshop really is doing a good job for me on Age of Sigmar. It's engaging now with the community, and yeah, and if they use the input, they can do a good synergy with the online community and the community in general. They are using a lot the shops to test rules, to test how the people is playing. They using the shops to have input. And yeah, and now it's time for you. Please leave your opinion, leave your comments and below in the comments below. I'm really want to know if you think that I'm right. No, what do you think is going to be the next future for Age of Sigmar, and if you see the Age of Sigmar for the long term run, or you see that Age of Sigmar will disappear. All opinions are valid. I'm open to know what is all about. And if you want to see the original video from Vince Venturella, the handout that they do every week, I will put the link below to the video from Vince Venturella and Tom, and there you can see the opinion of these two people as well. That's all for now. Just my opinion. Please leave your comment below. Like if you like it, and if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to this channel. For now, that's all. As usual, thanks a lot for watching, and see you again later. Bye.